Listen, I'm not going to go as far as to say Deion Sanders is a sellout, but I don't really like what he did. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't really like what he did. We all know who Deion Sanders is. Former NFL player turned coach. Decided that he was going to coach at a historically black university. Brought all types of change. Rebuilt the facilities. Brought all types of sponsorships, money, increased the game attendance, brought number one or other top recruits to Jackson State, which we know if you're playing for Jackson State or another historically black university, it's pretty much like playing Division II football. I don't think it's actually D2. I think it's like D1 AA, but it's not. They're not playing Alabama, LSU, Clemson, Texas, these type of schools. They're playing other schools who don't have the resources they have or the scholarship money they have. He brought them a lot of change. He was there for 2 years. And I was cool with what he was doing. Loved it. Loved the whole narrative that he was changing. Going on this philosophical tour saying that, he wanted to change the way HBCUs are viewed. He got the number one recruit in the nation, Travis Hunter, to commit to his school and play for him. He was starting to change things, as in everything about HBCUs. Got his son to go there, a top quarterback recruit. Just had an undefeated season. He led them to an undefeated season. Now it was starting to look like, what we talk about as a black community, what we want to happen for our community, how we want to move about our community is starting to feel like somebody was putting some type of action to that. Donated half his salary to his staff and other people to make sure people was paid. Made me wish when I took my scholarship that I want to went to a historically black university, JSU or something. Then the offseason came this past year and he took the job at Colorado University. I'm pretty sure it's Colorado State. And took the coaching job there. But took the job at Colorado over staying at Jackson State. So here's my problem with it. I'm not going to say he's a sellout. I'm not going to even say that I feel like he had to stay. My problem is that all the change and everything that you created for that school, for the HBCU movement, goes away now. It has to. Those top recruits and people was only going there because of you. The type of change that Deion was trying to make could only be made over a long period of time. That's how you cement it. He was on his way, clearly doing what he said that he wanted to do, what he would set out to accomplish. But now that you leave, because you were only there for a very, very short period of time, all them sponsors and everything and all the other stuff, they're not going to stay, bro. At least I don't think so. I hope they do. But they were there for Prime. Nobody was there for JSU. Not only did he leave, now he's telling all the top recruits that he got to go with him there, come with me to Colorado. Which is cool, but why in the first place was you saying, see, even top recruits should be going HBCU and going on this philosophical tour that you didn't have to go on? All you had to say was, I wanted to get some other jobs. They overlooked me, so now I'm here. And I'm going to show them how we can dominate before I move on. I mean, while he was there, he was preaching. He wasn't just coaching, he was preaching. He wasn't just coaching, he was preaching. Everybody was tuned in to Jackson State. Nobody's going to be tuned into them now. Only thing we're tuning in for is this very next year, we're going to wonder if they go back to being trash or if they're going to be able to still be good. Me personally, I think they're going to be trash. Because now, ain't no more top recruits going there. Ain't no more, look, you're not even going to get a 3-star, 2-star kid, most likely. Anybody that has a chance to go to a D1 single A school is going to go. Nobody's going HBCU now. Nobody's sponsoring HBCU now. See, what would have happened is if he stayed there, because Jackson State would have been dominating top recruits, some top recruits might have said, you know what? I'm going to go to the next HBCU. I'm going to go to the rival school so we can beat them. Nobody doing that now. Everybody's trying to go to JSU now. Top recruits that was playing for Alabama and other schools want to go to Colorado now. They're moving for prime, for Deion Sanders, bro. They are not moving for these schools, for the student body, for the change and stuff. Oh, why would we expect them to? They're young, teenage, early 20 young men. They're not understanding yet the impact that they could have by us coming together and doing the, and doing the HBCU thing, which is fine. I'm not mad at him feeling that he don't have to say. I'm saying, like, what was the point of all the philosophical stuff that was going on about HBCUs? You didn't have to say all that. And with all that being said, I guess we're rooting for Colorado this year. I'm still going to support the man. Still think he's a great dude. Still think he's a great coach. Still think he has amazing potential as a coach. People keep on bringing up, oh, well, you wouldn't want to take coach for less money and he's getting paid $5 million here and he was only getting paid $300K there or whatever the numbers are. And it's like, bro, of course I wouldn't have been the one saying that it ain't about the money. He said it a million times that it wasn't about the money. If it wasn't about the money, he would have stayed, unless that wasn't his end goal. Maybe that's on me. Maybe that's my fault for just assuming that his end goal was supposed to be there based off of some of the stuff he said. That's on me. But he was the one saying that it wasn't about the money. So y'all can cut all that noise. He's the one saying that he didn't want to go to the NFL. Cut all that noise. Maybe he changed his tune now and he wants to go to the NFL. Then that's cool. But he's about to put Colorado on the map instantly because now all the top recruits, all the top players or whatever just want to play for him. They don't want to play nowhere else. Now, all he got to do is get the boys to be disciplined. I'm not saying that is like it's easy, but I'm saying you get all the best talent. You're playing Pac-12 football. You lock down your scheme. You get the kids to buy in, which it seems like he's going to be very good at. I'm just trying to say he's going to start off on the right foot because he's prime. Anywhere he goes, he's going to bring the best with him, to him. So he could have just kept doing that at JSU. That's all I'm saying.